world outside can be harsh and unforgiving. But we have found a way to live in harmony with nature, to coexist with the trees and animals. We must protect ourselves from outsiders, but not with violence. No. We must remain calm and tranquil in the face of danger. We must practice meditation and yoga to strengthen our minds and bodies, to be at peace with ourselves and with the world around us. But make no mistake, my friends. We cannot be soft. We cannot be weak. We must be strong and resolute. For there are those who would seek to destroy us. We must be vigilant and prepared to defend ourselves. But we must do so with a clear mind and a pure heart. We must not let fear and anger consume us, for that is not the way. We must be the example for others to follow, to show them that there is a better way. Remember, my friends, we are all connected. We are all part of the same tree of life, and we must treat each other with respect and kindness. We must be the caretakers of this land. Well, well, well. Look who's come to visit old Gordon. What brings you here, my friend? Ha! What, you never seen a walking, talking tree before? I thought it was all the rage these days. But in all seriousness, I'm a tree man, my friend. Some form of mutant. It's a long story, but I'm happy to tell you, if you're interested. May I inquire as to what has brought you to our humble settlement? That's very kind of you. But we're doing all right for the most part. We have enough food and water to get by, and we've even managed to build some defenses to keep the hooligans and mutants at bay. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but we're managing. Actually, now that you mention it, there is one thing you could help us with. We've been having some trouble with a group of dryads that have been harassing our followers on the road. If you could take care of them, we'd be very grateful. I have no idea why they've been getting so aggressive. They usually leave us be. Dryads are people infected by bug plants, those brown things. They release some form of toxic pollen particles that infect everyone and slowly turn them into dryads. It's horrible, friend. The process is slow and painful, but once fully transformed, the dryads become one with the forest. A dryad has a deep connection with nature and the ability to control and manipulate plant life. Not everyone infected by the bug plant becomes a dryad, though. Some simply die from the infection, or become something else entirely. It's a strange and unpredictable process, but one that has been a part of the wasteland for as long as anyone can remember. Caused by that Gek explosion. They're a threat to the people living nearby. They attack anyone who comes near the airport, and they're getting bolder. We need to take them out before someone gets hurt. Sadly, the best way to kill a bug plant is to shoot it. They explode in a bloody mess that covers everything. But at least they're dead. Remember, child, shooting is the most effective way to take them down. But if you're feeling brave, you could try using a melee weapon, like a machete or a cricket bat. Just be careful not to get too close, or you might end up covered in their toxic goo. Oh, and if you eat them raw, you're pretty much guaranteed to be infected and die. However, if you cook them, they can be quite tasty in certain teas. That's very kind of you. I appreciate your willingness to help, whether you agree with the mission or not. If you take care of these dryads, you'll make the area safer for everyone. Thank you for agreeing to help, my young friend. It's not every day that a stranger wishes to offer their assistance. May nature bless you. Welcome back, my friend. I wasn't expecting you so soon. I'm so glad that you've been able to help. Those dryads were causing a lot of trouble for travelers trying to get to the airport. Happy to see things are a bit safer now. Thank you, though. It's good news either way. We can't have them preying on our people like that. I must say, I am sad to see those dryads go. I always considered them like my kin. Aggressive kin, but kin. But I knew they had to be dealt with one day. But that's what troubles me. The aggression. They were never normally that bad. Something has changed. You see, there is a laboratory below our settlement, where I was mutated into this form. I fear that something has happened down there. Something that has caused the dryads to act out of character. May I ask for your help again, my friend? I need you to go down there and investigate. I apologize for the lengthy story I'm about to give, my friend. But I believe it's important to understand the history of our settlement and the events that have led up to the current situation. I was there when the issues started. My partner and I. We both worked for the Ministry of Information. We had agreed to work on a project designed to help the war effort. We had spent long hours in the lab with the sole goal of trying to reverse engineer a Garden of Eden creation kit that the government had found, confiscated from the Americans. We worked together in the lab for years, experimenting with the Garden of Eden creation kit. We were so close. Not just as colleagues, but as partners, in every sense of the word. But then, the unthinkable happened. The project went terribly wrong, and the kit exploded. I was turned into a tree, and my love, he didn't make it. I miss him so much. Every day, I feel like a part of me is missing. But I know he would want me to carry on, to keep living, and to keep fighting for what we believed in. That's why I need your help to uncover the truth about what really happened in that lab. While I don't think that my partner's death and the explosion are what is causing the dryads to turn more hostile, something has clearly changed in their environment. And since I believe the lab is the cause of it, it's the most logical place to start. I'll do whatever it takes to find out, to get to the bottom of this, and find out what really happened. It's a device used to create a lush and fertile environment, capable of sustaining plant and animal life, even in the harshest of conditions. Unfortunately, it can also be extremely dangerous if used improperly. The lab is located deep in the forest, near the old abandoned ruins. Be careful. The area is heavily irradiated. I need you to go to the lab. Great news. Thank you for your assistance, young one.
Yeah.
return again. Yes, I'm afraid that's correct. The door is locked by a handprint scanner, and unfortunately my hand no longer registers with it. I'm afraid not. The scanner is designed to only recognize specific handprints. We'll need to find a way to get a handprint from someone with clearance to open the door. Well, all of the scientists, as well as the director, Smythe, did. Maybe try to find him? I have no idea how they're still alive after all this time. But I've heard rumors that they're still skulking about. But if not them, we'll have to find someone who has the right permissions to open the door. The only people who would have those permissions would be Smythe, or one of the other workers. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from Smythe since the incident. I'm fairly sure none of the other workers are still alive, though. It's more than possible that they were killed in the explosion. Not that I know of. The handprint scanner is the only way to open the door. We'll just have to keep looking and hope. No, I'm afraid that won't work. The door is reinforced. Smythe and some of the other work. Really? Well, they do say to hire a magician to open doors, because of their magical touch. When I was turned into a tree, my body changed so much that the scanner no longer recognizes me as human. It requires a handprint. Yes, be careful. The lab was working on some very advanced technology. And it's possible that some of it could have survived the explosion. Keep your wits about you, and watch your back.
Commencing scan. Door unlocking. Scanning complete.
Hello there, traveler. I sense that you have come seeking answers. I've always wanted to be a superhero, but being a tree wasn't quite the power-up I was hoping for. Gordon's alive! I have spent many years in this state, unable to move or communicate with anyone, until you found me. It has been a lonely existence, but I have always held on to the hope that one day Gordon would come and find me. Are you saying that is actually possible? Love is a powerful force that connects us to one another. It is what gives our lives meaning and purpose. Without love, we would be lost, wandering aimlessly through this world. Love brings us joy, happiness, and fulfillment. It is the foundation of all human relationships. And it is what makes life worth living. But if Gordon seeks out the answers to such a simple question, I can aid you. A signal alarm came through the Pindar from another when a self-destruction alert was triggered. It caused the local security system here to go on high alert and interrupted the synapse between the Dryads and myself. As you can see, I've become much like how I am now one with the deck. It seems I've also become one with the Dryads. Good. It will be a long time before I can properly reconnect my synapse and aid in the restoration of peace with the Dryads. However, we are on the right path, and with patience and determination, we will achieve it. I know that Gordon is out there somewhere, and I am grateful that you have found him. Please, tell him that I love him, and that I will always be with him, even in this form. If Gordon is alive, I can remember.
Yeah. Yeah. managed to open that door? I've been trying for years. Did you discover the cause of the Triad's aggression? Synapse tree? What are you talking about? Wait, what aren't you telling me? What? Is he alive? Where is he? Thank you for telling me. I never thought I'd see him again, let alone in that form. I have to see him, no matter the risk. I'm in shock, friend. I've been searching for him for so long. I don't care what he's become. He's still my partner. But a tree, that's unexpected. I never thought it was possible for anyone else to be like me. But to be static and unable to move. Still, he's alive, and that's all that matters. Thank you for finding him. You have done me a great service. I must see him, even if it means come back in a few days. I need to prepare to see him. I will have something for you as well.
If you hang around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers. Oh, hello, stranger. How wonderful to meet you. Lovely day, innit? Sounds good. Bye. Well, aren't you the chattiest chuffer in the churchyard? What on earth could you want now? I'm sorry, mate. I think you have me mistaken for somebody else. Nobody by that name here. No worries at all. So, what brings you here? Yes, truly a scratch off the old bucket list. Congrats! Anyway, I'm actually very busy at... Help with what? I don't know what you mean, stranger. Wait for it. Wait for it. And we're clear. Finally, that bloody guard moved out of earshot. We can drop the charade. Do you have any idea the amount of danger you put us in just now? Never mind, there's no time. I'm actually glad you're here. I was just about to sneak into where they're holding Uma and try and break her out. But it's a suicide mission without a proper distraction. That's what I like to hear. See you at the safe house. Give him hell, Labrat.
Lads! Found him! I'll get you for that, you prick. Who do you think you're messing with, eh? Nuh-uh.
Already. I'm only getting... Who do you think you're messing with, eh?
I'll give that one back to you.
Tell everyone stop getting shot. I'll get you for that.
I can see me, Mum.
Lock the door behind you. I've got to be honest, I was not thrilled to see you when you first showed up, but I'll be damned if you didn't save the day. Thank you. Well, it's very much appreciated. I'm sure Blind Nelson and Gaunt will feel the same way. Good to hear your voice, Gaunt. And thanks to our trusty lad right here, me and Uma are alive and kicking. Over.
Oh, it's not gone. It's Johnny. Christ, it's good to hear your voice too. You guys shouldn't have run off like that. Gaunt wasn't best pleased. Threw a chair at Nelson, he did.
Yeah, they're right here beside me. Over.
Oi, Labrat. Nice work out there today. I think I speak for everyone on this end of the microphone when I say you finally proved yourself loyal to our little family. I better come back to see what Gaunt has to say, though. Better get your bums back to the Swan when the heat dies down. Over and out. Over. Over.
Didn't your mum teach you about?
Well, well, our little wayfarer has returned. You're looking in a lot better nick than when we first found you, I must say. I've been paying mind to what you've been up to round here. Seems you're not a bad sort, me old mucker. So listen, I got an opportunity for you. You can keep on doing odd jobs for us, help out here and there for a few tickets, or you can step up to the big game. I'm offering you the chance to join the ranks of the Vagabonds. Join our family proper. Your blood becomes our blood. Our fate becomes your fate. What do you say? Truth be told, I'm not sure of you myself. But Blind Nelson says he smells something special about you. And I'd be fucking balmy to ignore his nouse. I've got me some big plans coming up. And if you've got the right skills, you could play a big part in them. In a word, revenge. We've been at war with the fucking Isle of Dogs Syndicate for 10 years. And for too much of that, we've been on the back foot. We need to switch things up. Take the war to them, and win it. Win it for good. Getting heavy, aren't we? Well, all I have to say is that's a bloody cup I want to savour every drop from. I'll suck the maggots from the filthy dog's flesh if I have to. My old man used to talk about consolidating the boroughs, working together to stand up to the gentry, building a free London. He was a dreamer, my father. But that dream died when the Syndicate took his life away. More to hope for than revenge. It's all I fucking live for. Glad your gun's on our side. That's what I like to hear. But now let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still have a task for you before you join proper. We're on a war footing, and every new recruit has to prove their value for the effort. You want to join the Vagabonds, you gotta show your loyalty and your worth. The job is straightforward. Put down a dog and bring me its collar. Not just any dog, though. I want the blood of a Syndicate Enforcer captain, and I want its lapel pin in my hand as proof of the deed. Do that and you'll truly be one of us. Speak to Nelson for more info. The other lieutenants can kit you out with some gear.
Alright, Labrat. What can I do for you? Go on, want some more filler blood, eh? Time. If that's your job, then I can help you live. But if you want to be all tactical like, then you can't go wrong with some well-timed grenades. You ever stop to wonder where it ends? They kill us, we kill them. Ah, never mind. Probably just a shrapnel talking. Now, what gear were you after? Sure thing. Here you go. Touch me again and there'll be consequences.
Hello, young plum. Help? I can't help with that. But I'll give you a bit of background so you know what you're in for. The Syndicate has an enforcement. Their whole job is to keep the peace, as they call it. Meaning meting out a bit of the old ultra-violence against anything they consider subversive. Pretty cruel bunch by all accounts. They tend to wander around in small groups round Millwall, looking for trouble. You'll find a few round Tower Hamlets and the Dome too. Each group has a captain, and they're usually smart and tough. You want to get that pin off their collar, you gotta be smarter and tougher. And they ain't the complacent type, so don't expect no shortcuts here. Like I said, no hand-holding on this one. You're on your own, I'm afraid. Do please try not to die.
Look, how you do, mate?
Hey, no trouble. I had fresh deliveries of chems and medicines today. Here you go, mate.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
What you after? Sure, I guess you need the right way. Right, here you go. What you after? Lead. Yeah, lead. Heavy. Good sport. What you after?
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
If you hang around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
thank you for helping me solve the cause of the Dryad crisis. And attention, everyone. I have an important announcement to make. As you all know, we have been searching for my partner for a very long time. Thanks to the efforts of our friend here, we have found him. But this discovery changes things. I need to spend more time with him, and cannot focus on running the settlement alone anymore. But fear not, I have found a solution. Our friend has proven themselves to be a capable and trustworthy individual, and I have asked them to help me run the settlement as a head druid alongside me. They will have the same authority as I do, and I ask that you all look up to them as you do me. I understand that this may be a big change for some of you, but I assure you that this is for the betterment of our community. And with their help, I am confident that we can continue to thrive and grow as a settlement. Thank you all for your attention, and please welcome the new head druid. Gather around, everyone. It's time for our daily prayer. Let us all join hands and come together in harmony. Dear Mother Nature, we thank you for the blessings you have bestowed upon us. We thank you for the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the earth beneath our feet. We pray that you continue to guide us on our path and give us the strength and wisdom to live in harmony with you and all living creatures. Thank you all for joining me in prayer. Let us continue to work together to protect and preserve our beloved wilderness.